Hello YouTube. Today I want to make a very brief video on how to make proper battery cables. For this brief demonstration, I've got a short length of 15mm DC cabling for batteries, 50mm. I've got a pair of scissors, and this is a heat gun, a length of shrink wrap, 15mm terminals, and a blade. I've also got a hydraulic crimping tool, which I'll be using later. Put that there. So, first things first, I shall use the blade to cut the rubber insulation off the ends of this terminal, but I'm only going to cut enough to ensure that when I push the metal part in, it's not too long and it's not too short. So the best way to do is to look at the terminal you're going to be using and look at how the metal is going to be sitting inside of it. You don't want the metal too short or too long, just right. So that's about where I'm going to be cutting. You can see that there. And we'll just cut the end off. This is a very sharp blade, so people need to be careful. Very, very sharp blade. So you can use the blade, or you can also use a small knife like the one I have here to make that cut. Just about that much, because I've measured it against my terminal log, so I know that's all I need. Cut all the way around. I'm going to use my pliers to grab onto the insulation and just peel it back, and that is all it is. Okay, and you can see that I've peeled back the insulation just enough to sit inside my terminal. It will be flush, a flush fit. That's what we need to do. Very important. Now I'm going to do the other side. I've done both ends. And there you have it. That's the terminal log going to sit there. Very nice fit. And it will sit there as well. Very nice fit. And that is what we need to do. So now I'm going to proceed to put the copper into the terminals. And it works to sort of brush them into a nice spiral first, so that all of the strands, all of them, go into the terminal, because any strand that doesn't go into the terminal is a strand that does not carry electricity, which effectively derates the rating of your cable. I don't think I've managed to get absolutely every strand in there, but it doesn't matter. So that's pretty much what we're looking for. I'll do the other side, and you can see that it goes all the way to the end. There's no gap because I didn't cut the peel the rubber too far away, so it's flush. Let's do the same thing here, and try and get all the cables inside. Beautiful. You can see that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much what. So now all we need to do is to proceed to now crimp the cable, the terminal logs onto the copper conductors. So this is my hydraulic crimping tool. You can see I've got the 50 millimeter cable die set in there, already in there, and it's locked with this button is locked in. And I'm going to show you how to crimp cables with a crimping tool, a hydraulic crimping tool. So all we do is we put the cable inside, turn it on, and we start to crimp. You can see the dies are getting closer and closer until they eventually grab. So now they have grabbed the terminal lock. I will make sure my cables are still well pushed in. Okay, the die has grabbed it right at the neck, at the top of it. You can see the back. Yeah. So it has grabbed it right exactly where I want it. Okay. Yeah. And that's it. And release. That is properly crimped. There's no way that is going anywhere. That is solid. Now all we then do is we put this on it. This is shrink wrap. Put that on it. And by the time I shrink it, it will cover this properly. Last stage is basically to shrink wrap onto my joints. Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is a properly made cable, properly crimped with shrink wrap, and that is essentially ready to go. So we're going to be making lots of these cables of different lengths. This is just to go to a breaker from the battery. There are different lengths, one from the breaker to the inverter cables, battery interconnect cables, we have the parallel jumper cables, and they come as a set. The breaker has a box as well. So we'll be making these and packaging them as a complete set to tie your inverter batteries, whether you've got 2 batteries, 4 batteries, 16 batteries, 12, whatever. We've got the cable for you. This is 50 millimeter cable to ensure long life of your batteries, regardless of if you're running a 12 volt system, a 24 volt system, 48 volt system. This is pretty good cable. Okay then, YouTube, thank you for watching. Very brief demonstration. Out.